here at the Waikiki Beach Walk Plaza. Our mission is really to promote the beauty of our culture and how we enjoy our music. Namele no Napua translates to music for our generations, for it doesn't discriminate whether it's the past, the present, or the future. Because it's the heartbeat of aloha, heartbeat of our people. It's a universal language and how we can share our culture with our visitors, even with our locals. And in the words of keeping it Hawaiian, keeping it local, keeping our music intact and making sure that we can benefit by sharing this with all of our generations, from the past, into the present, into the future. It's not always just about the music, but it's one way that people and our visitors can tap into our people through the music and be able to have that relationship and build that relationship over time.
During wartime, the ancient Hawaiians recognized Makahiki as a time of peace and celebration. They feasted, enjoyed spirited games of skill and agility, and danced the hula, all to the delight of the Hawaiian people. Today, you can experience the magic of Makahiki at Paradise Cove. Bring the entire family and enjoy fun arts and crafts, ono food, and the best hula show in Hawaii. The spirit of Makahiki is alive at Paradise Cove.
Aloha vacationers! We hope you're having a wonderful time in paradise. Outrigger Resort Club by Wyndham can help you keep the fun going. Pick up a Hawaiian souvenir at our desk next to the Activities Center. Mahalo!
Hands on your hips. Kani, make a fist.
My name is Kumuhula Blaine Kamalani Kia. Today, hula has revived itself in Waikiki. Hula means to dance. It is really the poetry of the movement. Hula awana is the modern dances. We have been influenced from an ancient style of dance. Awana literally means to wander. So we wandered away from our ancient roots. The movement of the hula really reflects everything in life, the elements, all the things that were created in nature. It is what we utilize with our heart and our spirit, and which allows us to move. Always be aware of your surroundings, always observe nature, because all of our lessons can be taught to us and how we're supposed to live as human beings if we only look at nature more often. Hula is really a way of life for us in our practice. People that come from afar will now understand what is truly Hawaiian.
When you're working late, it's got to be great. Papa John's is the one. When you're watching the game, don't go insane. Papa John's is the one. Make the call to 979 Papa. 979 Papa. 979 Papa. Papa John's. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Papa John's.
Amelia Earhart is here. Airman First Class Shigenori Nishikaichi, he's here too. Lieutenant George H.W. Bush, Lieutenant Colonel James Doolittle, here too. Heck, even the Russians are here. You'll discover the aircraft, the artifacts, and the spirit of those who made aviation history in the Pacific. At Pacific Aviation Museum Pearl Harbor, we keep them flying.
Aloha and welcome to the heart of Waikiki at Royal Hawaiian Center. Love how you look. Love what you find. Love how food tastes. And love what you learn. Come share the Hawaii love. Join us at Royal Hawaiian Center. Aloha.
Welcome to Sweet Home Cafe, home of the most tastiest, best hot pot in Hawaii. Here at Sweet Home Cafe, we offer Taiwanese hot pot. We have 15 kinds of broths, 12 kinds of dipping sauces, over 100 various dishes, and we have a very popular shave ice at the end.
I got the house special and the spicy broth. I love spicy things, so oh my god, it's so good.
I think the atmosphere and just the quality of the food is much better here. Just come here, the food's super good, all the sides are really good, and the broths are awesome.
We have 7 kinds of meats, 10 kinds of seafoods, 8 kinds of mushrooms, 24 different vegetables, 5 different types of noodles, 40 varieties of dumplings, and 15 various other dishes. And for dessert, your dining experience will be topped off with our famous Taiwanese shave ice. It includes boba, strawberry, lychee mochi, almond tofu, and coffee jelly. What I want our customers to remember are the endless varieties of dishes, broths, and sauces. If you're in the mood for the most tastiest, best hot pot, come visit us at Sweet Home Cafe.
Aloha, I'm Cindy Polirocio. Join me as I explore the history, culture, activities, and dining of Oahu's North Shore. The North Shore is just about 1 hour outside of Waikiki. To get there, take the H1 freeway west to the H2 north. Follow the signs to Wahiawa and the North Shore. Pretty soon you'll see signs pointing to Haleiwa Town.
Well, the North Shore actually is quite a very significant historical place to the native Hawaiian people, beginning with Waimea. Waimea means sacred water. Haleiwa, which is very well known today, isn't really the name of that place. It's actually known as Waialua. Haleiwa was the name of like a hotel. It actually got its name changed, but the real name of that area is called Waialua, meaning basically 2 rivers. Now, there are no natural lakes, no natural running streams here in the islands of Hawaii. It's all fed by ua, or rain. So without rain, there would be no lakes, there would be no rivers. But fortunately, areas like Waimea usually has a good running stream with water, and that's one of the very first places that our ancestors actually settled on the North Shore, making it a very significant place. Inalua is something that is very important to the Hawaiian people. It's actually not a sport, it's a religious activity, it's a way of life. For example, when the Europeans first came here, they noticed that all the villages were empty during the wintertime. They thought there was a disease or a famine because there was nobody around, when in fact all the families, from the small child to the eldest elemakuli or oldest person, was in the water, or at least on the water,
and on the beaches betting on their favorite surfers. So surfing is very well known today as it was anciently, but again, today it's a sport, a kahalui. Anciently it was a way of life.
I gotta tell you, you really haven't experienced the country till you've been to Kua'aina Sandwich Shop. Opened in 1975 right here in Haleiwa Town, their juicy char-broiled burgers have become world famous.
If you're not in the mood for beef, you'll be sure to find something that hits your spot, like a grilled mahi-mahi sandwich or seared ahi salad with avocado.
But you gotta try the half-pound bacon cheeseburger.
Dine in or out, wherever you grind them, Kua'aina is gonna fill you up.
When on the North Shore, a must-stop is the Quicksilver North Shore Board Riders Club. We carry an extensive line of Quicksilver and Roxy and keep new and cool inventory all year round. We offer an exciting selection for women, men, and children, as well as boards that are custom designed by the North Shore's top shapers. Whether you're heading to the beach, into the surf, or for a night on the town, we offer exactly what you need to showcase Hawaii's island lifestyle. Be sure to visit our location in the North Shore Marketplace. Whether visiting or local, a visit to the North Shore Board Riders Club is a must.
Overlooking the Alawai Yacht Harbor, the Chart House Waikiki restaurant has been a visitor favorite since 1969. Our menu features the finest dry-aged New York steaks, grilled to perfection, along with famous kahuku prawns and herb-crusted ahi, and complete your meal with our signature lava cake. Enjoy live Hawaiian music nightly with 2 happy hours every day. For good food, good friends, and good times, come home to the Chart House Waikiki.
Drinking, dancing, food galore. There's some wedding cake and so much more. Everybody's welcome here. Let's get this party started. Aloha, aloha. Hey, como mai. It's aloha, aloha, hey, como mai. Do the shaka shuffle, do the shaka shuffle, do the shaka shuffle. Just hang loose, just hang loose, just hang loose, just hang loose. Thumbs up, pinkies out. Do the shaka shuffle. Thumbs up, pinkies out. So come on and sing it, sing it like a hula girl. Shake, shake it, shake, shake, shake it. Sing it, sing it, sing it, sing it like a hula girl. Shake, shake it, shake, shake, shake it. We've been up, down, all around the world. Hooey,
I'm here at Matsumoto's grocery store where they've been serving up shaved ice for decades. Now, it's arguably the best place to get shaved ice here on the North Shore. Let's go in and see if it's true.
My parents, Mamoru, and my mom, Helen Matsumoto, started this business actually as a grocery store back in 1951. So we didn't sell shave ice until maybe 5 years after.
Strawberry, mango, coconut cream.
Well, the North Shore is like the last part of the country on Oahu, and I like it out here because the ocean, like for surfing, and there's hardly any tall buildings out here, so you like the country look, and a lot of people from Honolulu come out here on their day off to come out here to get away from the city.
Hard to believe this quaint, laid-back lifestyle exists just an hour away from the hustle and bustle of metropolitan Honolulu. It's this relaxed culture that produces local delights.
Walk into the magical world of a Hawaiian botanical wonderland and feel the earth cradle you at Waimea Valley. Let the fragrance of sweet ginger flowers lead you to the varied heliconia blooms of exotic colors and forms. Listen to the fall of water and let it soothe and renew you. Discover the life of the early Hawaiian people through stories and cultural sites. Waimea Valley, a place of peace and Hawaiian spiritual feeling, where Hawaii comes alive.
Amelia Earhart is here. Airman First Class Shigenori Nishikaichi, he's here too. Lieutenant George H.W. Bush, Lieutenant Colonel James Doolittle, here too. Heck, even the Russians are here. You'll discover the aircraft, the artifacts, and the spirit of those who made aviation history in the Pacific. At Pacific Aviation Museum Pearl Harbor, we keep them flying.
Blue Note was founded in the heart of New York City's Greenwich Village in 1981 by Danny Bensusan. And the Blue Note continues to be a predominantly family-run operation, with Blue Notes now operating in New York, Milan, Beijing, Tokyo, Nagoya, Hawaii, and Napa Valley. And the Blue Note was founded with the intent to once again present jazz in an upscale environment. Opening the Blue Note Hawaii here in the Outrigger Hotel has really been fantastic because much like us, they are also a family-founded company that share many of our core values, respect and consideration for the guests, for our artists, and for our community. The first year was a great success. I'm very, very proud that on the very first day of 2016, we had a Hawaiian artist, Jake Shimabukura, and I thought that that sent a very positive message that while the Blue Note presents stars from all around the world, we also work very closely with the community that any Blue Note is in.
Oh, I love having the Blue Note in Hawaii. You know, I was very fortunate to visit the Blue Note in New York City, years ago. And I also had the opportunity to play in the Blue Note in Japan, a few times, and I just love it. I love it's such an intimate venue. Of course the food is great, but there's just a vibe, like when people come to the Blue Note, they trust the name Blue Note, and they have this, they're very, they're a listening audience.
The Blue Note is a true supper club, so excellent menu, fine cocktails, food and beverage before and during the performances.
Here at the Blue Note, we make everything in-house with fresh local ingredients to provide high-end quality restaurant food for our guests. We have a lot of local guests that come into the Blue Note. One of the gentlemen commented that the braised short rib was so good that he'd come back again just for the short rib, forget about the entertainment.
But probably what we're known most for is the intimate setting. When we have stars of this caliber who are used to performing to thousands of people at a time, to present them in a room of only 325 is much more intimate than they're used to, or the fans are used to seeing them. So they get to interact with their audiences in a much more intimate way than they would be allowed to. This also allows them to often do meet and greets after or before the show. So not only will you get to enjoy one of your favorite artists very close, you might even get to meet them afterwards.
We have traditional Hawaiian music sometimes, we have ukulele music. We have a lot of different artists, that come through that represent different genres. And I think it's fantastic, because it's a great representation of what the culture is here, in the islands.
One thing that makes the Blue Note Hawaii so special is the Hawaiian community itself. The artists are so unique and so talented, and the audiences are so appreciative. It's really been a joy to experience the aloha spirit firsthand myself.
Pacific Skydiving Honolulu is ready when you are. We offer the most exciting adventure of a lifetime. The feeling of tandem free-falling is something that everyone should experience. Our prices can't be beat. We are the only skydiving school of its kind in Hawaii, providing the finest skydiving training in the state. Our highly trained USPA instructors and coaches are dedicated to your success and safety while becoming an experienced skydiver. We offer discounted one-time jumps, or we can train you to become a professional skydiver with a license. We are rated #1 in safety and in fun. Our packages offer breathtaking views. We will even do a video for you to show all your friends and family. Pacific is open every day, even weekends and holidays. Call us today for a reservation at 808-637-7472, and please visit our website for valuable coupons and to make reservations online and get directions at PacificSkydivingHonolulu.com.
Art is the visual expression of the human experience, and no two humans have had the same experience in life. So everyone's going to have a little different feel for different expressions and mediums, and so it's a very personal thing when you purchase art. So even if I had a specific piece I love the most, it may not mean the same, probably wouldn't mean the same to other people. So that's why we have such a divergence of art in our gallery. The Oceans in Glass Gallery, which is right next door in the North Shore Marketplace, I actually started that just before this one. And it was started for a glass master named Krista Woodward, who is one of the finest in the world. It has been so successful from the first month we opened 15 years ago. Every piece she makes has been sold out of that gallery for 15 years. She doesn't sell anywhere else. And it's a very special art form called lampworking or flame work, and it actually predates glass blowing by many centuries as an art form. It's just rare because it's only taught from a master to an apprentice. So someone who wants to learn it has to find a master like Krista to teach them.
Inspired by the art of the Pacific Islands.
Noa Noa. Noa Noa. Noa Noa. Noa Noa. Noa Noa.
Color and comfort.
Noa Noa.
Feel the spirit of Polynesia.
Noa Noa.
From morning to night.
Noa Noa. Noa Noa. Noa Noa. Noa Noa.
Always elegant.
Noa Noa.
You're in Hawaii with friends and family. There's no better place to be than Benihana's. Come on in. It's an experience at every table. Benihana.
Best done by car. But the best way to actually see the North Shore is from a bird's eye view.
Hard left turn. This aircraft is really about recreation. It's not really all that great for transportation. If you want to get from point A to point B, I don't necessarily recommend a trike, but if you want to really enjoy getting from point A to point B and you're not in a hurry, this is the aircraft for you. The flights that we do are actually hands-on instructional flights where we let every person we take flying take the controls and fly the aircraft as much or as little as they like. It's totally up to them how hands-on they want it to be. And away we go. The flights events that we do, they range from a half hour up to 2 hours, so we really got a lot of time to get to know our customers. A lot of our customers ask a lot of questions about the North Shore. They want to know about the waterfalls and the beaches along the way, the sea life we have out here. So on top of being a really great flight along the North Shore, it's a real educational experience for them as well.
From the sky, the North Shore is stunning. Now we head to the beach.
When visitors come here, they definitely know that it's someplace special. The water's really blue. The sand is really fine and beige, and you definitely feel like you're in paradise.
We pride ourselves in being very laid back. You can cross the street here anytime you want. Cars will stop and let you across the street. You know, it's a walk-free, friendly town. People come up here and they just relax. I mean, from the time you come over the pineapple fields and see the open ocean and the beautiful agricultural fields, people just relax. And when they get into Haleiwa, that is exemplified in the community itself.
With so much to do, what are you waiting for? Come down and enjoy Oahu's North Shore.
My name's David Bailey. We're here at Bailey's Antiques and Aloha Shirts down at the Diamond Head end of Waikiki. The first ones were right around 1930. I was a Japanese tailor here who made kimonos, and they didn't sell very well, so using the silk kimono lining, he made a shirt for some tourists, and it caught on very quickly. A Chinese tailor then patented the name Aloha Shirt in 1931. We have influences from all over the Pacific, of course Asia and Hawaii, as well as artists from the mainland, bringing motifs such as pineapples, surfers, hula girls, etc. They come in silk, cotton, rayon, polyester, and then it's pretty much your taste as for, you know, what background color and what kind of design you really like. It gives the customer an ability to express themselves in a laid-back sort of manner that fits with the Hawaiian culture. I think that this is the best place in the world to buy Aloha shirts. We have over 15,000 different ones. We have 2,000 shirts that are under $10. We have 5,000 under $20, but for instance, when Jimmy Buffett was here, he paid $5,000 for one antique shirt. And the record is actually $25,000 for one shirt. Over the years, we've had a lot of celebrities here, and a big spender, of course, is Jimmy Buffett, who's bought over $20,000 of our shirts. And Nicolas Cage, he spent over $10,000 in 1 minute here. It goes on and on. You never know who will come in.
For over 25 years, Hawaiian Accessories have been designing and creating Hawaii's most distinctive collection of authentic koa wood products. We have the largest selection of original koa products available in Hawaii. Heirloom boxes, bowls, weapons, and paddles. Our exclusive koa jewelry offers unique Hawaiian designs at affordable family prices. We also carry other made in Hawaii products from several local artisans, including Niihau shell jewelry, Tahitian pearl and shell jewelry, ceramics, and one-of-a-kind items. A koa gift from Hawaiian Accessories will forever remind you of these magical islands and be cherished for generations. You'll always receive a warm Hawaiian welcome at Hawaiian Accessories. Aloha.
juicy Big Island beef, bacon, cheesy fries, locally brewed beer. Mahaloha Burger is serving up local grass-fed beef made fresh daily and never frozen, topped with local produce for the juiciest burgers on the island. Try our avocado, local moco, or blue cheese bacon burger.
Go local. Go to Mahaloha Burger in Kailua, Waikiki, and Ala Moana.
The art of kakao nakauhi, the art of tattooing, has been part of Hawaii ever since the first Polynesians came here. I never started tattooing to become a tattooist. That might sound odd, but it's the truth. I started doing the work to perpetuate the culture and not necessarily to be a tattooist. It's played a vital role within our society because it indicates rank for certain individuals. It indicates the willingness to sacrifice oneself to a process. And that's the most important thing, is to adhere to cultural norms and the processes that was laid back thousands of years ago. It is not the people who are in the lower echelons of society that gets work done. Quite to the contrary, it's the people who are of the highest rank that has the most work done. This isn't about you, it's about your ancestors, it's about your children, it's about everybody that comes in that line. And you're just one small part of that. To actually have somebody lying in front of you and me doing the work recreates a scene that was done for thousands of years. And for me, that responsibility is both a blessing and a burden. There's very little in today's society that you can honestly say that this is exactly how it was 2, 3, 4, 500, 1,000 years ago. With this, you can say that.
You do not have to wait for dinner to have delicious island fish. It's really great any time of day. For lunch, you can grab a fish sandwich or some sushi. Then by the time it gets to dinner, the possibilities are just endless. The best thing to do is just ask the server. Ahi is yellowfin tuna, and it can be served any number of ways. It's made into sashimi, which is raw slices of the fish. It's very popular for poke, which is of course that diced fish with seasoning, which is a Hawaiian preparation. And it's also great on the grill. You can just put a simple pepper crust on it or sear it with any kind of butter sauce or herb sauce. Then mahi-mahi is dolphin fish in Hawaii. It's eaten cooked only. It cannot be eaten raw. It's a white, flaky, tender fish, and people prepare it literally hundreds of ways in our restaurants. Opa actually is pretty popular as well. Opa is the moon fish. It's really interesting to look at. Like most fish, if it's just simply grilled or pan-seared, it's just delicious. And then some fish come in and out of season. Opakapaka, for example, is a pink snapper, and it is incredibly tender. Just the perfect blank canvas, I think, for a chef. Subtle seasoning just makes it perfect. And fish is good for you. It's a great source of protein. Subtlety is key with fresh island fish.
What happens when you get 3 Irish together on Oahu? $4 Killian's Irish Red. From opening time into the night, big frothy Killian's Irish Red beer, just $4 at the 3 famous Irish watering holes. Kelly O'Neill's in the Irish Rose Saloon in Waikiki and O'Toole's Irish Pub downtown. This week, the red wave of Killian's at the 3 Irish, just $4, big ones. And what else? You'll love the friendly atmosphere. Enjoy. The $4 Killian's Red Wave this week at Kelly O'Neill's, the Irish Rose, and O'Toole's.
Mike's Huli Chicken was featured on an episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with Chef Guy Fieri.
So I'm here on the beautiful island of Oahu, and I'm right on the edge of the Kaneohe Bay. I have driven by this place over 100 times, and this is the place that inspired me to get my own Huli Chicken machine. Ooh, what's that?
Mike's secret sauce.
Dude, I am telling you what, this is even better than I remember it. That's right, this is the original Mike's Huli Chicken.
Check out the whole menu online at mikeshulichicken.com.
Aloha, my name is Felicita Garrido. Today we're out here in Wailua. This aina here, our farm is called Namia Kupono, and you're here on the beautiful north shore of Oahu. This plant here is kalo, also called taro. It's an ancestral plant to the Hawaiian people. It is a plant that shows the connection of the origin of man. The legend goes that Wakea, Sky Father, had a child with his wife Ho'ohukalani, and she was the daughter of Papa Earth Mother. But that firstborn child was stillborn. So they buried the child in the aina, in the ground, and from that child's grave, this plant, kalo, grew.
We're here, Wailua. We're going to harvest some kalo, some taro, wetland. So I'm just busting all the roots with my foot. We'll separate each individual plant. This is the makua, what we call the makua. This was what I planted last year. And then from this one plant, it had all of these children, keiki we call it, or oha. This is what we call kalo, or the corm, the taro. This is the ha, the stalk is the ha. And ha in Hawaiian also means breath of life, yeah? And this is the lau, the leaf. And this is the luau, the newest leaf that comes out. But to plant next year, what we'll do is, we'll leave like a 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch of corm on the ha. And this is called the huli. And this is the seed that we'll plant. And that will become your next crop for next year. So what I'll do is I'll dry this out for a day, and then I'll put it into a new patch. And that's the harvesting process.
Overlooking the Alawai Yacht Harbor, the Chart House Waikiki restaurant has been a visitor favorite since 1969. Our menu features the finest dry-aged New York steaks, grilled to perfection, along with famous kahuku prawns and herb-crusted ahi, and complete your meal with our signature lava cake. Enjoy live Hawaiian music nightly with 2 happy hours every day. For good food, good friends, and good times, come home to the Chart House Waikiki.
Aloha and welcome to the heart of Waikiki at Royal Hawaiian Center. Love how you look. Love what you find. Love how food tastes. And love what you learn. Come share the Hawaii love. Join us at Royal Hawaiian Center. Aloha.
Welcome to the Shiatsu and Massage Center. From breath to touch, our caring and nurturing blend of Shiatsu and Lomi Lomi massage will deeply refresh you. Soft, soothing massage for effective tension relief in a beautiful atmosphere with wonderful therapists. The Shiatsu and Massage Center is located in the Waikiki Beach Walk Shopping Center on the 2nd floor.
Hawaiians view the earth, the land, as a part of our family. And so therefore, when we are planting the kalo, we are continuing that relationship of we take care of the land and the land takes care of us. So this is the corm of the kalo. And we cooked it for 2 hours, and now what I'm doing is I'm going to do the first rough clean. I'm taking out the outer skin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the knife, and in Old Hawaii they use the shells, the opihi shells, to scrape, but good way to practice our Hawaiian values of alulike, working together, kokua kahi, ike kahi, help one another. Okay, now we're going to go ku'i.
Here we have our kalo that we had cooked, steamed, that is ready to be pounded. This is our papa ku'i'ai. It's made out of a monkey pod. And this is our pohaku ku'i'ai, made out of stone. Pohaku is stone, ku'i is to pound, and ai is to eat, yeah? So papa ku'i'ai, pohaku ku'i'ai. Have some pieces of kalo. And then we don't really start pounding right away. What we want to do is we want to use the round part of the pohaku and smash it. So in the olden days, they would pound for like all day long, you know, to feed everybody in the village, yeah? Everybody would have their own job, and say your job was to eat. This is what you would do all day long to feed your village or your family. And here we go. This is Paiai.
It's our kuleana, our responsibility to make sure that we teach our keiki, our children of today, to walk humbly on the earth and treat the earth with respect, because the earth is what gives us life. The people of Hawaii, we are the kalo that are planted in this aina. And so we're the ones who have that kuleana to take care of the land, to preserve what we have, and to pass on to the next generation the treasures of Hawaii, so that Hawaii will continue to live.
When you're working late, it's got to be great. Papa John's is the one. When you're watching the game, don't go insane. Papa John's is the one. Make the call to 979 Papa. 979 Papa. 979 Papa. Papa John's. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Papa John's.
Amelia Earhart is here. Airman First Class Shigenori Nishikaichi, he's here too. Lieutenant George H.W. Bush, Lieutenant Colonel James Doolittle, here too. Heck, even the Russians are here. You'll discover the aircraft, the artifacts, and the spirit of those who made aviation history in the Pacific. At Pacific Aviation Museum Pearl Harbor, we keep them flying.